My name is Malley. I'm an artist based in Galway and I'm originally from Navan. My work explores colour and spaces. I have a kind of a dual practice where I'm in the studio working on canvases and then I'm outside painting murals, and I have a background in graffiti and I've done street art as well. I was always interested in art. I think I was encouraged because it was something I was good at, and it was the one thing in school that it kind of kept me focused. I went to art college and I studied graphic design, so I kind of came at making paintings from a different perspective. No, I didn't study fine art. Colour was always something that just interested me, and I kind of enjoy communicating with it. When I started painting graffiti, colour was a way to stand out, so I wanted to paint pieces and lettering that had a lot of contrast, that popped off the wall. I think my colour really evolved when I started painting graffiti, purely because you're painting outside in a public space and you're working with colour on a large scale. You're not just on the canvas, so that's where I suppose a lot of my interest and confidence came with colour. Also, I started when I was 16, so I was a teenager, and it was a good way to vent a lot of energy. And then as I got older, into my late 20s, graffiti still interested me, but it was more about painting, making paintings, and exploring different art styles and with different ways to communicate as I kind of grew as a person. So I kind of ended up in painting murals and having a studio practice. This is the part where you're painting outside, things are a little more grimy. It's nice in the studio. I'll always feel a similar way when I use spray paint outside in public spaces, because I think it's a really interesting part of my practice for me, that I can take a painting I'm working on inside and put it on a wall and scale it up, and how that interacts with the city. Once this dries, then I'll just start sketching it up. So this is basically watching paint dry. What's really interesting about painting outside is every wall is different. So you're going to a space and you're painting a mural or you're painting graffiti, and the spot is always different, and then it changes the narrative of the work. Like every wall is a little bit different, so this one's a bit textured, so it takes a bit of time to frame it up. I kind of went down a path where I was focusing a lot on geometric abstraction and kind of using that as a framework to explore colour. I like drawing with a compass, but then using a ruler. You're using tools, but there's a human touch to the line work. It's just amazing to travel and paint. So no matter where I'm going, painting a wall in the city, and it's always a different dynamic. There's always different people, different cultures, and the walls are always kind of unique, So that's kind of what drives me to kind of travel more with my work. So it's great having spaces like this in the city to paint. I can paint here and loads of people will see it, they'll be passing by, and they may enjoy it, they may say something nice about it, but it's also a place that I can paint, and then I take photographs of my work. I can use social media to spread it around the world, and being based in the west of Ireland, I think that's an important thing to acknowledge, that I'm outside of Dublin, but social media allows me to connect with more people, so very lucky. I think Galway is starting to embrace more murals, that kind of adds to the city's character. So I think murals, they're evolving, the mural scene is getting better, so hopefully there's more funding given to murals.